Hello, greetings, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and I'm broadcasting live from Nigeria, and my name has always been Austin, and I'm also known as the Simple Consultant. And today, the title of my broadcast is "The Anticipated Future of the Kringle Society Merchant Application." Today, the video I'm going to give is going to be more of a practical video so that a number of us will have an idea of where we in the Kringle Private Society are going concerning the application that has just been recently launched a few days ago. So, to save my time, this is the 25th of October 2020. And this video is going to be as brief as possible, and it will be concise, straight to the point. And if I have any audience, we can share a few things. If I don't have any audience, then those who will watch and you're tuning into this video for the first time, first thing I'll ask is give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel, and also click on the notification button. You will see a bell, the first bell. Tick on it so that if I make videos, you would get the notification and then come in to listen to my broadcast or whichever video I make. All right, that said, let me quickly share my screen and begin to explain a few things to the best of my own understanding. I think my screen is now being shared. So quickly, let me launch into today's broadcast. Now, today's broadcast, so far so good. Let me start on a summary. So far so good. We are about 4 million, and we are building quite fast, which is a good one. And a number of people are filling out the billionaire spots at this point. The promotion is still on, and the promotion will end by the end of this year, December 31st, 2020. And I can still say we are following the path that Bitcoin followed. During the existence of Bitcoin, as at this time, 4 years, a good number of people still didn't know about Bitcoin. And some other people knew about it and they handled it in kids' gloves. So we are still at that stage where so many people hasn't known much about us. When people start knowing about us, you would not be able to get as much coins as you are getting now. The administration made it very clear that after this year, this promotion will never repeat itself again. Of course, it's obvious. By the end of this year, following next year, there will be scarcity because the coins that will be released from the wallet of the admin will be so small. Even as a billionaire, if the billionaire phase has not been filled out, I think the conditions that will be required of you to get one single TBC is going to be quite mind-boggling. It's not going to be very easy. At this stage, all that is required to get one TBC is bring in merchants, and I think that's super easy. And if you are finding it difficult to bring in merchants, you could give a shout out to me. I could guide you so that I could bring in merchants. You can bring in as many merchants as you like. All you need to do is know the right thing to say. If you know the right thing to say, do not talk about TBC. What most of us do is we talk about TBC. Once we talk about TBC, cryptocurrency is still a new innovation. And so many people are still yet to come to terms with what digital technology is all about. So the fastest way to fail is to tell them about digital technology. That's the very first way to fail. If you want to succeed, start from the unknown. Start from the known and transcend into the unknown. Your modus operandi should be from what they are familiar with. And then once you have told them about it, which is the application, obviously, tell them about the application and what they stand to gain as a business owner, as a customized app where they stand to gain by working with that. And then do not mention anything about the Kringle Society. Just concentrate on the application and what the opportunity, what the application will give to their business. Once they have been able to understand that, then they begin to, imagine what benefit they stand. Once they begin to imagine it, you've gotten them, and they're like, okay, what does it take us to get registered? You make sure you take note of the words you use. Don't tell them it's free. No, tell them we are building an economy, and our economy is a billion. So we are building a billion people that will be using this app. So that's what we want to do. For now, there are no obligations. So if you are coming in, you want to start making money, you can then make commitments. But if you just want to work with the app and then do your normal business, there are no obligations. Come in, they'll be like, does it mean the app is for free? You'll tell them, well, we are advertising your business because it's in our community and there are no obligations. So for now, yes, the app is for free. Listen to what I said. For now, yes, the app is for free. For now, yes, the app is for free. However, to host it on Google Play Store or Apple Play Store, that one is a third party responsibility. So you will take care of that, and it's not much. For Google Play Store, it's about $25. For Apple, it's about $99. So check out the kind of customers you have. If your customers are the types that are very, very posh or high class, that means they use more of Apple. So you make the sacrifice of making that subscription. And then you don't need to encumber yourself about all these stresses. Just pay me. I will help you get it done. Pay me to manage this particular application for you. The amount you pay me is not much. You could pay me a very little amount. You and he or her or they will negotiate on the price you feel is most convenient for you to pay them. And once you're able to do that, that's all. Once that payment has been done, then you start managing it for them. And you'll be the one to take the responsibility of modeling, putting down the timeline, the write ups, the logo, everything. And they pay you and you manage it. Now, the thing is this: when you manage it, a time will come when there will be an added functionality in the application. That added functionality will give room for you to pay. It will give room for you to pay. Paying using the application. Some of you are still not able to get it. Let me make you understand. And for me to make you understand, let me quickly talk about this TBC mature economy. The opportunity to get at least 100 TBC, at least. The only responsibility required to get 100 TBC is to pay your subscription fee as a billionaire. You get 100 TBC. And if you're able to go about the rapid reward program, you'll be given a total of 700 TBC, 200 TBC if you bring in two people. If you help those two people to bring in two people, you get an extra 500 TBC. This only applies to billionaires. If you are a millionaire, you divide whatever you are having by 1,000. And if you're able to make it to be a billionaire, I think you should bear that responsibility of being a billionaire. The system is built on a concept called leverage. Our system is leverage. Billionaires, millionaires, their concept to succeed is leverage. They leverage on other people's efforts, they leverage on other people's time, they leverage on everything. So this system is on the principle of leverage. If you're going to make wealth in the Kringle private society, you have to work on leverage. Leverage on merchants. That's the easiest way. Those merchants, they meet customers, they make so much money. So leverage on them. They are the ones that has the money. So what I'm saying is at this point, the TBC community is going about what you call a global reformation. Give me a second. Give me about a minute. Let me attend to something briefly. I'll get back to you shortly. Just about 30 seconds. All right. So sorry about I needed to attend to something very briefly, very quickly. So as I was saying, The Kringle Private Society is undergoing what you call a reformation. When you look into the wallet system, it's undergoing maintenance. Everything in the community is upgrading, and it's upgrading because it is very obvious, it's clear that the system is coming in to close in on you and I. The financial system is getting tougher because the system has been built on lies. And if you are a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you'll find out that even the politicians are lying to us. Even the chief of army staff are lying to us. Even the commander in chief is not being truthful. There is no politician or trusted leader that you can find within the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. But in our system, we build on truths. And if you are not a truthful person, you cannot try, because whatever thing that will come up in the event of time, it is going to be based on your truthfulness. If you are not someone that negotiates in a truthful manner, if you are someone that is parasitic in nature and you take advantage of people, at the long run, the Kringle Private Society will become a difficult system for you to thrive on. Now, I'm trying to make you understand that there is an opportunity to get TBC, and the billionaire category will soon be filled out. And those people who are accidental billionaires, in Bitcoin, there was an opportunity to have Bitcoin. And some people, like 50 cents, he became an accidental billionaire because he made an investment quite early and he was able to remember his key and his password, and then he opened it and his wallet had so appreciated. He had enough Bitcoins. That was a good one. But in the Kringle Society, we are correcting the financial system that the financial system has created over and over from history. Some people in Nigeria has money, they never worked for it. Those money were stolen. Also, it applies to some other places within the world. So many people steal money that they say belongs to the country, belongs to the government. And then it creates a gross inequality between the rich and the poor. In the Kringle Society, let it be known that Kringles are not your own. Kringles are powerful instruments and mediums of exchange used for members only within the Kringle Society. So you can refer to us as a closed cell. But then, or a private system, a system that does not associate with the outside in a way. The only way we associate with the outside is when we interface with this medium of exchange called Bitcoin. If we don't interface with that medium of exchange, Bitcoin belongs to nobody. As long as you and I are concerned, Bitcoin belongs to nobody. It belongs to everybody. It belongs to nobody. It belongs to everybody. All you need to do is plug into the system and you can get Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin is a go between the private world and the public world. That's why we use Bitcoin. We pay people who grow the community in Bitcoin. We also pay in Kringle coins so that this, whoever it is, provided the person is in the millionaire or the billionaire category, the person would enjoy having Kringle coins and Bitcoins. The conditions, there are no conditions for having Bitcoin. As long as you work, you are getting rewards in Bitcoin and also in Kringle coins. People are still yet to come to terms concerning Bitcoins and Kringle coins. In fact, it confuses some people. They think that Bitcoin is Kringle coins. They think that, in fact, they are not able to understand it. But I want you to realize that Kringle coins are private mediums of exchange to be used only within members that are in the Kringle private society. But Bitcoin can be used by anybody within the world. There are no regulations concerning Bitcoin. But in Kringle coins, if you are a billionaire, there is no limit to your transaction, provided your transaction exceeds 1,000. You have to contact the commissioner of the Kringle Society so that he or she or they will investigate that transaction you are about to carry out. I didn't say an investigation you have carried out, an investigation you are about to carry out. And when they give you a go ahead, you can go ahead and then carry out that transaction. Now, that is the condition. So we are careful because we don't want to use, we are going to be super rich in the event of time. And we do not want anybody to carelessly creep in as a billionaire and use our financial medium of exchange for fraudulent activities. So there are serious checkmates in the Kringle society as regards using Kringle coins, because the purpose of Kringle coins is to alleviate poverty on a global scale. I anticipate that over time, the minimum transfer limit for billionaires will appreciate to about 10,000 or 5,000. I don't know. But then we'll make sure that we scrutinize every form of transactions so that every member in the community are worthy billionaires. If you are coming into the billionaire category, this principle of meritocracy simply states to whom much more is given, much more is expected. You should be integrity wise, you should be very cautious, you should show yourself as a worthy personnel, as a billionaire. So we are getting the real types of billionaires, because the reason why people are billionaires is because they took advantage. I'm talking of the fiat system. Some of them are not that smart, but then so many of them took advantage of opportunities that they had, and then they are now smart. It appears they are smart. They write books, and it looks like they are all that is to life. But no, they took advantage of the system and they built it on falsehood. The Kringle Society are building billionaires when you have placed people in an even plane or an equal condition, and you see that they are able to thrive, because as long as I'm concerned, the principles and the system set by the Kringle Society is an open and a plain system. It doesn't differentiate, it doesn't discriminate. The opportunity given to the third world countries is the same given to the first world countries. And if you're able to do enough and do well, you are going to stand out. And then we are picking out billionaires, which are going to be 1,111,111 from across the entire world. And the opportunity to belong is there. So, like I said, Kringles are mediums of exchange, and they do not belong to you. It belongs to members in the community. You are only a what? Steward, a custodian of the coins. And as a custodian, you should be responsible in holding up those coins. Responsibility means you should pay your subscription fee to account for being a holder of that coin. Paying the subscription fee doesn't necessarily have to come to your pocket, from your pocket. You leverage on people. When they pay two people, you get 50%, which covers for you. However, it is not limited to two people. It can be 50 people, it can be 100. So concentrate on spreading this good news. Get enough people. And it will be all the better for you if these people can build their way from starter into the billionaire level. If they have what it takes to start on the billionaire level and still build a team to support them in the billionaire level, good. One thing you should know is if you are not paying proper attention to your Kringle coins, you are going to lose it. Whether you are a billionaire or a millionaire, if you are not paying proper attention to your coins and you are skipping monthly subscriptions, you are going to lose your coins. You have to regularly account for your coin by being a worthy or a faithful steward. Okay? Now, that said, let's go into the main purpose of our meeting today. It's about the application that is coming out or that is already out. Now, quickly, let me move to um, merchant list. Now, under merchant list, I want to start with the official capital of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the ceremonial capital of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the Federal Capital Territory. I call it the ceremonial because when it comes to industrialization, it is still Lagos that stands out. When it comes to organization, it is still Lagos. When it comes to rowdiness, it is still Lagos. When it comes to overpopulation, it is still Lagos. I want to start with Lagos before I move into the ceremonial capital. And then I will take my time to say a few things. And after that, I think that will be all for today. I'm going to interface between the application, and I'm also going to interface between the application and the Google map that we are going to see shortly. So let me begin with Lagos. And so let's go on a search. Now, I don't want to concern myself with this existing merchant. I want to concern myself about this Google map that you are seeing here. Now, when you look into our application, let's go into our application. Our application is this one. Now, this application, I have already built mine, and I'm working to become a global merchant, not limited to Nigeria. I'm a global merchant because you can actually reach out to me to pay your subscription fee in Naira, or you can switch to Bitcoin and pay it in Bitcoin, and I fund your account. Now, I specialize in bulk credits. That's what I do. So every month I buy sufficient bulk credits, as much as 20, as much as more than 20 sometimes, so that whoever reaches out to me, give me a minute or 30 seconds, let me reach out to something. I'll be back shortly. 30 seconds. I don't know if it got to 30 seconds, but then I'm back now. So I was talking about Cash Center. Now, this is my expertise in the Kringle Society. I want to host everyone that is interested. You do not need to go far and wide. And my cost for subscription fee is um, quite accommodating. And then we are actually building a system, and that system is going to be a very, very lovely system. That's why cash centers are needed. And I am a cash center. So whoever you are, wherever you are, you can reach out to me and do business with me because I do business using bulk credits. Bulk payments, not bulk credits. Bulk payments. Bulk payment is instant. When you do payments with bulk payment, bulk grains of gold. Yes, you are talking about grains of gold in bulk. Now, when you do it, it's an instant payment. When you do Bitcoin, you need to do at least have 3 confirmations before it shows confirmed or the payment reflects. But payment using grains of gold, instant bulk payment, is what the merchants in the Kringle Society will use because when they are dealing with customers and customers want to pay, they wouldn't need to encumber them about Bitcoin A, Bitcoin B, Bitcoin C. Just tell them, send the money to this cash center. Of course, if you're doing business with me, you will download my app from Google Play Store. I haven't uploaded it yet, okay? I shall upload it before the week runs out, between Monday and Wednesday. I would upload it. And at this point, there are serious background developments going on with this application. So many things are really happening within the Kringle Society. And I want you to be excited because we are going somewhere. Now, this application is customized and is open for every member within the Kringle Society to leverage upon and build an application to their own taste. What are you doing? Whatever thing you are doing, make sure you have built this app because this thing is free. And it is not likely that members in the community are going to pay an extra dime to be able to use this feature, which is the application that is being provided for everyone in the Kringle Society. So, as a merchant, as a member in the community, be you in the billionaire or in the millionaire or in the starter, the application is open to you to build and customize to your own taste. Now, once you've done that, there are no financial implications. However, to put it on Google Play Store or Apple, it is respectively $25 and $99 respectively. Now, every customer that you have, make the customer understand, sorry, chairman, sorry, bros, sorry, oga, you can actually interact with me using my application. The person will be like, application, I don't get you. I actually have a customized application. Just go to Google Play Store and download the application. That's all. Once you download it, then you can see all the things I am selling. And if I'm doing any promotion, you also see those notifications. You get notifications of the promotion that I am offering. For now, we are developing the app so that there can be a section for payments where you can pay me. And then you can pay me in Kringles, and the person will be like, what is Kringles? He says it's our community-based, financial medium of exchange. It's our community medium of exchange. Try to short the words. It's our financial medium of exchange. And in our community, I accept it. So the people who are hosting us and gave us this application are Kringle Private Society. So we are helping them to grow the community, and then we are accepting Kringles as a medium of payment. So remember, these people are your customers. So make sure that between now and when that financial section for payment comes in, you give out your application to as many customers as possible. If you're able to reach out to 100 customers, those 100 customers, when they are going to pay you in Kringles, they will have to become members. And there'll be an option in the application where you will see a button that says pay in Kringles. At the back end, which is this interface that you are seeing, there'll be a section that will be added where you can put your referral link, so that before the person pays in Kringles, the person will register his account. When he registers his account, he can now pay in Kringles. But remember, make sure that before he pays, he has sent the money for the subscription fee, whether he picks on a starter level, on a millionaire level, on a billionaire level. He will pick the level to begin with. When he makes that payment into your account, you will fund me by calling my attention or downloading the application, my merchant application, and send the money there. As soon as I get the notification, I use bulk credits to fund your account instantly. That's how we do it. Now, integrity is required. So you should have integrity. Now, I believe that I've stayed with us in the Kringle Society for a while. A few of us know me. But then those who know me has understood that I have tried to keep an integrity that is worthy. So if you are afraid of anything, have no fears, because I am here to serve as long as the community exists. So once funds are received, I fund your account and it is instantly. So what I'm actually driving at is that if you are a merchant, you should make sure you have your own personal customized application so that all your customers can download that application. And when they download it, there will be advancements. And as those advancements are coming in, you can also integrate some other features there. And then once they want to do business with you, they can pay you in Kringles. There will be options to pay in Kringles and cash. There will be options to pay in Kringles and in Bitcoin. There will be options to pay in Kringles and in cash. There will also be options to pay in Kringles and in Bitcoin. It is also likely that for a start, there will be an option to pay in only cash. Now, that option for paying only cash will be available for a while. And then in a short while, it will be taken away. It will be taken away because it is expected that everybody in the Kringle Society are learning. And we are an alternative financial medium of exchange. So you are supposed to upgrade your sense of understanding concerning paying in Kringles and also paying in Bitcoin. Now, the three options that will likely be available is Kringles and cash. That is a percentage in Kringles, a percentage in cash. For a start, it will be like between 10 to 30%. Over time, there will be options of paying in Kringles and in Bitcoin. In fact, the default system that the Kringle Society will be working with is payments in Kringles and in Bitcoin. So every member in the Kringle Society is expected to have a Kringles and a Bitcoin. As we grow into a billion, we are also going to help the economy of Bitcoin. So in a way, we are going to ripple the effectiveness of the Kringle Society and the efficiency of the Kringle Society will ripple off on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin will be also appreciating in value because the economy of Kringle Society is rubbing off on Bitcoin's value. So as our Kringle value goes up, Bitcoin value also goes up. But you would not notice it. We are going to be one of those that will create demand, strong demand concerning Bitcoin, even though the money we are using are small. But as 1 billion people are doing transactions with Bitcoin, it will automatically impact the value of Bitcoin. Now, that said, what I'm actually driving at is that as a member in the Kringle Society, have your application. Now, what is the perspective, the idea, or the understanding of the administration? The administration wants every merchant to have this application, and at this point, give out to as many customers as possible. If they're able to give it out to as many customers as possible, then they have positioned themselves to make eternal residual income as long as they are existing. Because by next year, an added feature will be put in, and that will be payment option. If a merchant wants to make real money, the merchant should automatically tell their customers, you can pay me in Kringle coins, and you can pay me at 20% in Kringles, 80% in cash. Now, when we get to that time, as you are seeing these particular numbers, these things are called merchants that are in the Kringle Society. All these merchants that you are seeing here, the administration is building what you call a private um, Play Store, a private Kringle private Play Store. Let me use that word. Kringle private Play Store will encompass all the merchants that are existing in the Kringle Society. Like you go to your Google Play Store, you make a search, you will find out that there are several applications that are on Google Play Store, and you can enjoy one or two features from there by downloading the app and using it based on the functionality that it's offering you. You will enjoy those opportunities or the offers that it is giving. In the concept of the Kringle Society, these particular merchants are not going to necessarily exist on the Google Play Store for now. Yes, because we are in a transition phase, so they can exist on the Google Play Store. But very soon, the administration will build a very solid application so that all the merchants that are in the Kringle Society, irrespective of location, will exist on a central system. So that all you need to do is plug onto the location, possibly Lagos, possibly Abuja, possibly Oyo State, possibly Ikeja, wherever it is in Lagos, wherever it is. Once you plug into that place, you can search out the existing merchants there. When you see those merchants there, you would also see the application that they are using. You can download their application or you can interface with them using your online computer to do business with them. You can do one or two things that will be powerful. By then, the future for payments will also be available so that you can make payments in a percentage of Kringles and as a percentage in cash. At this phase, it is required that every merchant should download the app, and if you are not able to manage it, I can help you to manage it, provided you are within my circumference, provided you exist in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. I can help you model your shop, and then I'm quite good in graphics. I'm also fortunate to be good in language, good English. I do something very good for you, and then I would manage it for you. As the upgrades are going on, I will also upgrade it so that anytime it's ready for accepting of Kringles and cash or Kringles and Bitcoin, I'll let you know so that you tell your customers. In fact, I'll give notifications to the customers because there is also an option that you can click on notification under this place called advertisements. I just put it there, and then when I put it there, I'll write Kringle coins, and now we now accept Kringle coins, 10% in Kringle coins, 20% in Kringle coins. When I click on save, automatically they get the advertisement, and then they will place a call or they send a message or the video call, whichever, say what's Kringles. You will tell them it's a very simple thing. This one, you don't need to talk much. Just tell them you will see a button there, click on pay with Kringle coins. That's all. Once they've done that, they've gotten an account. Remember that that account is your referral link. And then the next button will be create wallet. The moment they've created the wallet, they would now tell you they want to pay. And then you tell them, well, for you to make that payment, it is required that you have a subscription fee, a monthly subscription fee. So read through the content of the Kringle Cash and pick the subscription fee that best suits you. That's all. As soon as you've told them that, they will go about it. They will do not usurp any form of, do not cajole anybody. Make sure because the Kringle Society is an intelligent system and accountability is required. Don't be so greedy to tell the person, pay for the billionaire level. And after 3 months, the person is not maintaining it because grains of gold has gone up. If the person loses it, the person will begin to think that you took advantage of him or her, and then you ate his money because those coins were withdrawn. So please make sure you know what you are doing. It is good the person starts on a low key and then has enough people around him to support him. But if the person starts on a low key and then has enough people around him, what we are driving at is that we are building a powerful system, and that system is called Kringle Private Play Store, something like that. The administration has a better understanding of what is building. But this is Lagos. Now let me go to the Federal Capital Territory and show you a few things there. Now this is Federal Capital Territory. You see the difference. This one is so small, then the other one is quite much. Notwithstanding, this is a marathon race, okay? So we'll continue to run this race until we've gotten to a billion. And the mind of the administration is 50 million merchants. But I dare to tell you that we are going to have much more than 200 million merchants across the entire globe. In fact, we'll be running in close to 500 million merchants in a short while, because as long as the economy of the system is wobbling and finding things difficult, people will begin to cry out shortly because they begin to ask, are we going to die? How do we survive? That is when they will realize the Kringle Society. And we are building a formidable structure so that when you come into the community, our environment will make your mind be at peace and you'll be happy. Okay, so we are building something that, aside the fact that you can download the app, we are having a central system so that merchants do not need to submit to Google Play Store. We'll have a system where everything will be done from the Kringle Society. But for now, we are gathering merchants. When we gather sufficient merchants, then we enter phase two. Everything will be done one step at a time. So, what is your faith concerning the Kringle Society? Are you still dilly-dallying or are you still having double mind? I want you to take advantage of the opportunity. If you are listening to me, come into the Kringle Society, get registered. My links are below, either as a merchant or as a member. Take your time to also explore Noity Lover. It's our social media page. It is this by the right. Take time to explore it. You also see my links, Noity Lover below. Take your time to explore it. Become a member if you're not yet a member. Get yourself informed. I think I will stop here. I've said quite enough. So till I come your way again some other time during the week, and I'm doing well to bring in as many merchants as I can. And I believe God that He will help me, because all you need to do is do the right thing. Build within your own capacity. There is no competition, okay? Build within your own capacity. All right, I think I've said something. So let me return back to my screen and call it quits. All right, at this point, two people are watching. Good day, thanks for the great work. Chooks, Elums, I appreciate your response. So I will stop sharing my screen. And if there is any other thing that anyone has to say, you could make one or two comments. But if you have nothing, I think I'll call it quit for today. I'll make a few seconds. If I don't get any updates, then I think that'll be all. Yeah, some of you are thinking or asking why I am making use of an audio system, no more a video system. We are called the Kringle Private Society. Privacy is coming in, and we want to build like this. So many changes are coming. So some of you are still thinking, why? Why is he hiding his face? You don't need to see my face. If you've seen my face before, wow, that's good. You could see through my videos. I have a few videos that you see my face. But very soon, those videos will be shut down. You are not going to have access. It's private. Everything is private. That's why we are called the Kringle Private Society. However, we don't have any tolerance or accommodation of fraud. If you bring in anything that is fraudulent, you would find your way out. So even though we are private, we want to build abundance into the world being a private system. This is how we choose to go. And we got this concept from yours truly, the administrator, Kringle Private Society. All right, so do have a wonderful day. Till I come your way some other time. Cheers and bye for now.